this is definitely an artificial something or other. And if you look at my map, there's all these like red spots. So maybe don't go into those red spots. I don't know. Maybe there's mines in those.
From the top of Alaska, I'm riding my motorcycle around the planet to the bottom of New Zealand. I'm calling it the Big Spiral. We're in West Africa, and this is the next day of my adventure. Good morning. It is still dark out. As you can see, we have a big day ahead of us. So I'm just going to show you the map here. So we are here in Morocco in Leone, and we're heading towards Mauritania here. And this area is basically just empty. So there's only really one paved road is to go this way along the coast, but that's really boring. And so I'd prefer to go through the desert here. So the plan is to go through the desert and probably end up in Dakhla here, but there is a little village here, somewhere here that I might be able to stop at. This line here is called the berm. It's kind of a war zone, and it's filled with landmines. But if I stay inland here, I should be pretty good in terms of landmines. I just have to. There's just some small towns along the border that are surrounded by landmines, but I should be inland. It should be okay. That being said, there's no official map of where the landmines are, and I'll be riding so far into the desert that eventually there will be no roads at all. So, yeah, we'll see what happens here. But the goal is not to get blown up today. It should be okay. Anyways, let's get going. The reason we're up so early is because it's going to be a massive day. It's about 400 kilometers in the desert, with a lot of it without any road at all, I believe, judging from what I can see from the satellite imagery. So, yeah, I'm kind of excited though, although a little nervous. Okay, let's go.
Okay, and we're off. I'm just going to get a little more fuel. Yesterday I filled up my tank on the bike and the bag, but I feel like I can get a little more in the bag. It's quite stiff because it's quite new, and it's not holding all the liquid it can. Sans plomb. Salam. Juste un peu d'essence ici. Go for it. Juste un peu. Ok, c'est bon. Okay. Okay, there should be a little over 6 liters in my bag now. It should cover me. Like the tank on the bike will take me 480, and then in the bag will take me a bunch more. Okay, yeah, the sun's just coming up now. But yeah, this will be the longest off-road section I've ever done. The last longest one I can think of is basically the section basically from Coldfoot to Prudhoe Bay in Alaska. But really that's a pretty good road in comparison to what I'm going to do today. Like I said, today it's gonna start out paved. The road's gonna just get worse and worse until it basically completely disappears, and then as we get kind of to the other side, the road will start to reappear again, I believe. But this will be good and a good experience for me, because south of here, especially Mauritania, it's all desert. It is all desert, and it's gonna be a lot of riding like this, so I need to get good at it. Maybe you can see there's a line in the desert there, and that is actually the longest conveyor belt in the world. This all has to do kind of with the politics of this region. there's a large, I think one of the biggest phosphate deposits in the world this way. And basically what phosphate is basically like fertilizer. And it's a big reason why Morocco and the United States are allies, because the United States wants this phosphate. So yeah, they built this giant conveyor belt that goes across the desert to be able to move it out from where it resides. So, and it might not be obvious right now, but you can actually see it from space. I have to turn here, I think. I just go through the desert here. It's not really wide enough to see from space. I guess we're heading into the desert now. But the phosphate, it gets windy here, so it blows off the conveyor belt. Now how do I cross? Why are they following me? Alright, so this conveyor belt's already proving to be a problem. I need to get on the other side of it, and well, obviously it's there, so alright, found hopefully this takes us over the conveyor belt. Yeah, I think we're good. See an opening on the left there. Alright, off into the desert. We've got a bunch of water, a bunch of fuel, a bunch of food. Surface is quite odd here, very soft. It's really a maze of tracks out here. It's just, you can see kind of everybody who's driving this kind of loses the track, and then they all kind of converge on the same point later on. Alright, I've lost all tracks now. One track here. Bike is working really hard. I need to get up there. It's harder surface. This is super soft here. Yeah, it's better. Oh, there's a track going there. It helps a lot to stay in these tracks because there's the other vehicles have already compressed the surface. Oh, more tracks. That's good side. Just gonna check my tire pressures. Yeah, this ground is super soft. Look at my footprints. Yeah, that's pretty good. Like 17. I can drop that. 22. Okay, I'm just gonna eat something quick.
You know, yesterday on my day off, I went to McDonald's in Leone, and I think that is the last McDonald's I'm going to see in some time. I think most of you watching will, you know, probably have a McDonald's within 20 minutes of your house. Well, for me, the next McDonald's is about 10,000 or 12,000, something around that, kilometers away in South Africa. So basically,
I'll travel the whole length of the continent and never see a McDonald's, which I think for someone living in Europe or North America or even most of the world is a little weird, you know. Like I said, it's probably about 20 minutes away from your house, a McDonald's. So yeah, just you know, Africa, it's not quite like the rest of the world, is it? But yeah, I think if I stick around in this low spot, we're basically in a bit of a basin here, so I think well, it's a desert, but the water flows down here, and you can see how soft this ground is. This is my footprint, and I'm not stomping or anything. It's just, that's just how it is. So basically, the thing is if I keep riding through this, I'm gonna burn through my fuel way more than I expected, and that's gonna cause a problem. I can't run out of fuel out here. But I looked at my map, and did you see those mountains over there? Well, they're not mountains, but you know, you see there's kind of a plateau there. I think my route is taking me up there pretty soon, and it should be quite a bit better up there, I would think. All right, let's see if we can get up to that plateau there. Yeah, these rocky sections are quite a bit better, but then yeah, you hit down into these flat bits, and that's where it gets really soft. And then where you start to see bushes and stuff, it's kind of the low spot, but actually it's pretty decent. The bushes are here because there's actually water here, so they can grow. But then you get these little eroded washes. My track wants to take me up there, and I'd like to go up there too. I don't see any tracks going that way. Oh, it's a little hard to see, but if you look into the sun, you can see these tracks, but it's a little harder to see going this way when the sun's behind your back. Oh yeah, here is something. Should head up here. I wonder if I should be on that side of the wash. Some tracks here. It's a good sign. Oh, and they're all converging. That's good too. Yeah, we're making some progress here. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's definitely better up here. This is interesting. Should be okay. Yeah, this is a lot faster up here. Definitely make better time here. It's actually too easy, and everybody's just riding everywhere. Oh, here's a track. Yeah. Well, you can see camel tracks on the ground here. Hey, look, it got green all of a sudden. What the? Oh. This might be a berm. Remember I was talking about a berm going around the border of Algeria, which is over there. Well, this is definitely an artificial something or other. And if you look at my map, there's all these like red spots. So maybe don't go into those red spots. I don't know. Maybe there's mines in those. But
Hey, Editor Eric here. I did some quick research about that berm. Here, let me show you. All right, so here's a map of Western Sahara. As you can see, this is the berm that we talked about at the start of the video. But actually, this berm was built in stages. So the first stage would have been here, and then here, and then here, until it was finally completed down there. The area I'm at is this berm. That was the first berm to be built in Western Sahara. It was built in 1982. As they built these berms further and further south, they landmined them. Now they have removed some mines, but the older the berm is, the more likely there's landmines along that berm. And well, the berm I'm at in the video is the oldest one. So there's absolutely landmines there. And after doing some research, I found this story. This Land Rover got blown up near this berm. And this happened near Boujdor here, which is basically right along this berm. So these mines are absolutely a problem for those that are in this area, most of which are shepherds. And I did a little research on those red areas on the map as well. Those are military zones. While obviously there's nothing there, there's nothing visible there other than the berm, they're likely filled with landmines. So I am definitely riding amongst landmines here, and it's important I stay on the tracks when I'm around these berms. Back to the video.
Yeah, okay. Just stick to the track in this area. There are people out here. I wonder what they do. Just a tent in the middle of nowhere here. Oh God. Okay. Whew. Well, it's super open here, and just the tracks are everywhere. You just kind of pick one and follow it for a bit, and then end up on another one. Yeah, it is quite difficult to see where I'm going. Well, as long as I'm going south, I'm probably okay. Salam. Parlez français? Un peu? Oui, oui, oui. Salam. Yeah. Je suis un touriste. Tourist. Je suis Canadian. Canada.
Canada.
Oui, 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 oui. Yeah. Tea? Oh, yeah, sure. Oui. Oh, wood. I see.
Muy bien.
Muy bien.
Muy bien, está bien.
Oh, yeah. Je m'appelle Eric.
Ah,
Eric.
mal.
Mon nom. Eric.
Eh,
Et tu?
ah, Ayun.
Ayun. You're here.
Ah? ما شو أنا والو.
شكرا. السلام عليكم. مع السلامة. باي باي. شكرا. Oh, they're so nice. They just, I guess they're herding these sheep, but I didn't see them when I arrived. But they soon came. They probably saw me. Offered me some tea. Yeah. Oh, it's exactly why I want to travel. Just the random stuff that happens like that, you know. So, but they were offering me food, but I really have to go. I still have a massive distance to travel, so. But yeah, they wanted my number. I gave them my number. I don't know if they're going to be able to call me so easily, but oh, there's all grasshoppers on the ground here. Wow. Hello. There's some new ones, aren't there? Oh yeah, look at that. Water's just getting spewed out. Wow. I have a lot of water, so I'm good, but there's supposed to be a tank here. Okay, I gotta keep going though. Definitely get more sandy now. Oh god. Yeah, definitely more sandy. It's gonna slow me down, I think. It's definitely better. If it's really sandy, it's better out of the rut, because the bike just wants to climb out of the rut and it gets a bit sketchy. So have to be a bit careful out here though. Like, could be some drainage or wash or something. I see some cliffs over there. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Last time we were at the bottom of those, it was pretty soft. It looks really sandy down there. Yeah, the terrain's changing, but it is very sandy. It is. I think it's kind of duney over there. Oh man, I'm not sure if this is good. The road doesn't look bad actually. Let's try it. Oh, it's super sandy. Shift down. Oh, that's first. It's fairly compact though. Okay, maybe it's not so bad. Yeah, when it turns into a big V like you see here, it's a bit tough with the bike because you get on the side of one of those, the bike just wants to go up it, and then at some point it'll probably either get up there or it'll slide down. Lots of shiny stuff. Is that mica maybe? Maybe that's making it better to ride on. Oh, it's not that bad actually. Oh, it's turning out to be better than I thought. I was like, oh no, dunes, but yeah, we're going back to dunes here. Oh, everybody's spreading out. Okay, it's fine. Just enough moisture. Oh, this is a well, I think. Let's have a look. Oh, there's water down there, but all right, just gonna have a look, see how we're doing here. I'm not very experienced with the old desert dramas, but we're making progress. I'd say we're about halfway through the desert, so I really got to keep going though. But yeah, I'll probably get to Bur Anzurane. Leading into that will be paved again, I believe. So, but yeah, that makes sense. 200 kilometers. Okay. Got to keep going. Oh, camels. Oh, wow. Wow. Just didn't even notice. Let me just get a shot. Amazing. He sees me. Look at that guy. You see how many there are? So cool. But yeah, I think there's a shepherd over there. And there's a car there, so must be these people's camels. Very cool. Very, very cool. Yeah, I have to keep going though. Another well, I think. So many camels. Oh, it's sun's going down. Gonna run out of light soon, and I still have a fair ways to go to get to civilization. Oh, there goes the sun. It's officially set.